on those high ground heroes, but here on the Phobius, we'll see what he can do up against a Farsa, up against a Mathilda, where mid-control is super important, Coleus, currently in the patch.
Yep, and on the early game, I think TODAK will win the rotation because Farsa and Mathilda can clear the way very, very quickly and help the gold lane later.
Let's see. TODAK, again, like we mentioned early on, it's going to be Sayla actually who has the better clear because of the basic attacks, because of his passive, but later on here, once TODAK have those two abilities, level 2, it's going to be a little bit better for them. Adamir is actually going to be in the jungle this time around, and he's going to be actually putting a lot of damage.
DPS. Wow, the Adamir. The DPS is very, very high. Even Mathilda need to use the recall, but oh, he cancelled it. But just Rival right now is trying to facing the Adamir.
Adamir going to be caught here. A lot of damage placed onto him. Still able to get away. Rival looking for the re-engage, but TODAK, they do not want to go too crazy here. They have the 1-1. They can just scale up.
Yep, it's still early game, but Moon right now, the charge is going up, but Flicker is pop out, and the flame shot didn't taken down the Moon.
Man, Moon, yeah, just definitely a bit too aggressive there, opening up the map by himself.
Yep.
Gets punished early on, and it's SLATE ESports with a little bit of an edge early on here. Rival gonna have a tough time as Adamir goes into that enemy jungle. He's gonna be able to clear it out, taking it away, invading Rival.
Yeah, and look at the quadrant strategy that played by the SLATE. So 4-1 strategy, they are gonna do the rotation together, and now the first turtle is up on the land of down.
Well, on the bottom side, it does seem like Momo is going to be in a bit of trouble there as he has the sprint to get out. Adamir and Gear forced to back away for now. Momo looking for that pressure. TODAK setting up for this turtle take. 2 minutes in, and we'll see who gets this. As Yums is opening up the map once again. Rival has that Minuet Fury here, putting on some damage onto Yums. But for both teams, they're still waiting on that CC. Adamir needs to be very clutch, but that's going to be the reset over. Nick jumps in. Moon going to be targeted here by the Demonic Forces. Moon might actually be taken down. That Guiding Wind just adds more for Sayla to play with. Rival zone as well. Adamir picks up the turtle, and it's SLATE ESports with an early lead.
They get the first kill, they get the turtle, and now they are trying to steal the purple buff, but the Venom Blast is connected, and now Rival is taken down using the decimation. Oh my god, what an early game played by the SLATE.
Man, even the Feather Airstrike here isn't going to be enough to zone Adamir away, but it is enough to actually steal that purple buff for Moon.
And it is secured, but yeah, Crossbow of Tang is taken down by FFM. Now, Chiku guys get the free position to do the farming.
Now that's massive, right? Chiku guys, when he gets that snowball going, he levels up his coin farming skills, obviously with the help of HSBC, and you guys can do the same. Go ahead and watch the videos on how to farm and spend your gold in MLBB to translate it over to real life with HSBC.
But like I mentioned before, TODAK have the Minotaur who can use the Minuan Fury, but you know, Martis have the Mortal Coil, so it will be immune from the crowd control, and it can steal the turtle from the early game. But we're gonna see like the rotation from the TODAK teammates itself. Are they gonna like back up the Minotaur?
Let's see, right? TODAK already putting the pressure down into the enemy jungle, trying to fold it in half. But you guys can also fold your phone with a Samsung Galaxy Z Fold. Chiku guys trying to run away, trying to get the passive as well there. Minuet Fury popped in, but the Demonic Force jumps all the way. Chiku gonna be able to fly onto Adamir. A lot of damage placed in, but Chiku is gonna be in trouble here. Sayla jumps in. One last hit gets it. It's going to be a 1-for-0 over to SLATE ESports with the skirmish-heavy playstyle. They're able to push themselves to a 2.3k gold lead.
Unfortunately, they cannot get the Adamir with one last hit because Adamir is like directly going back. Even Moon didn't have the range to do the Feather Airstrike for the Adamir. But now, Knockout Strike and Flick Out is being used by Moon because it's a very dangerous position for Pakito to get the kill points.
It's so tough now if you're looking at TODAK's composition, right? Because usually they want to go for that skirmish, but Sayla is an absolute monster on this Phobius. Even up against so much, even up against an Esmeralda, he's doing well. Adamir now going on to that turtle. Rival looking for the steal, but Adamir way too slick with it. Nick goes in for the flicker, Numenon Blast, unable to connect right now. Feather Airstrike popped in as well, Coleus, but doesn't find its mark.
Yep. Even the Guiding Wind has already helped the Minotaur to get into the turtle bit, but the Retribution from Adamir is more on point. So TODAK now is like the goal difference is getting far away, 3,000 gold on the 5 minutes.
It's just so grim for TODAK right now. Because in the early stages, obviously it's going to be SLATE Esports who has a little bit of an advantage, considering they have 3 fighters in their composition. But TODAK, they can't fall this far behind. SLATE Esports with a built-up snowball, and with their natural way of playing games slow, it's going to be a disaster for TODAK because it's the complete opposite for TODAK. TODAK wants to get these skirmishes. They like fast-paced games.
But as long as if Farsha get the position, so the feather airstrike will clear the minion quickly. So SLATE will gonna have a hard time to do the push lane.
Once again, 3,000 gold lead for SLATE, and this is the tempo that we usually see SLATE play with, right? They're taking it very slow. Chiku got all the weakness points. He's going to go in onto FMM, stunned up. There's a shield coming in, but look at Chiku, guys. He's able to maneuver himself. FMM still surviving, not for long. Chiku, though, going to fall to the hands of Sayla as he jumps back and forth. The Demonic Force placed in. Yum's going to be caught there. That's going to be another one placed. Yum's still able to dodge away. Flame shot from Sayla. Snipes him down all the way from the bottom side. It's a 2-for-1, and Sayla is massive.
What an aim from Sayla. Using the flame shot to take down the Yums, so he cannot run away from Sayla itself. But look, and the mid lane Gear need to use the flicker to go away from Momo.
Nothing's going right for TODAK, man. Absolutely nothing. Even Gear there was able to get out with the flicker against Momo.
Well, but it's still early game, Miracle. I think like 1-1 can bring the pain later on late game because even Popius using the Demonic Force, it's gonna be hard to chase 1-1.
Well, again, you know, this composition really makes sense now because guess what? Adamir, with his abilities, he's able to displace the opponents to set the Demonic Force proc. And now, you can already see TODAK set up for a turtle take once again. So far in this game, it's been all SLATE for the mutual objectives, but TODAK decided to chill a little bit.
It's a little bit too risky if they want to comment on the turtle right now because like Rival and Adamir is on the standby position, so anybody can get the turtle. But look, Momo is trying to chase Nick to make Nick is not joining the team fight.
I don't know about these skirmishes, Coleus. I'm not looking. It doesn't feel good for Rivals. Adamir jumps in. Good steal from Rival. Nibiru's passion, though, popped in by FMM. Blast onto one member. Yums using the Circling Eagle to disengage from the fight, and it's actually a good disengage from TODAK. They back off under the turret. Meanwhile, Momo just poking in. Meanwhile, what happened there? Gear gonna get taken down by Chiku.
Yeah. We didn't see like the Gear is 1 versus the Chiku, but Chiku have the momentum to taken down Gear, and this is the opportunity to TODAK for getting the outer button turret.
Now it's going to be tough actually because TODAK have hit those item power spikes on the 1-1. If they aren't able to nullify that damage from the shield coming in from Nick, it's going to be very, very scary. But you guys can be energized just like Chiku's energized in this game and play like a winner with Omne. Every day, your way.
So smooth, man. But now, Moon, already using the Wings by Wings, even the Circling Eagle is aimed to FMM. And now, the Knockout Strike is not connected, but you can be connected using the Aurora Collection by the Logitech.
Not only connected, you can stay in fashion as well because look at that, it's clean. Clean design, timeless design. Go get yourself the
clear
Aurora
voice
collection, the clear voice as well, the quality. But right now, it's TODAK who are actually able to equalize that gold in the gold department. SLATE Esports built themselves up a 3,000 gold lead, but with that turtle skirmish, TODAK instantly turned it around. And you can see why. Chiku, he went straight for that Windtalker for the third item. No defensive item for now, but he's already building towards that Athena shield. I think respecting Sayla.
Yep, because the Demonic Force is, he keep like sustaining the Demonic Force itself. It's gonna be painful, but look, Knockout Strike, Circling Eagle going to the kill right now. Rival using the full bar Rage, but he didn't want to use the Minion Fury.
Oh man, Rival now pops in that Minion Fury. Sayla though has the Demonic Force, jumps in onto Chiku, but look at that, all the weakness points have been popped in. Chiku can't go for the fly, Inspire with the crossbow tank, dealing so much damage, shutting Sayla down. Chiku guys looking for the double kill right now as FMM jumps back to help his roamer. Here, caught in the bad situation right now as Chiku guys gonna be able to jump all the way under the tier 1 to pick up a kill. Chiku's massive, and that means TODAK is massive as well.
Two heroes, one outer, middle turret, and now TODAK is going to the Lord. I think it's gonna be disaster for SLATE. If they need to like get back right now, if they want to contest the Lord, I think it's gonna be on the dangerous position.
You see, for me, as a 1-1 player myself, Coleus, I feel like, yes, does the Phobius counter the 1-1? It does, to a certain point. When 1-1 gets 3 items, that's where 1-1 actually, in my opinion, does better up against the Phobius. 1v1s is very easy for the 1-1s to take because of the mobility that she has and the fact that Phobius literally is a free weakness point taker for the 1-1.
Even 1-1 can like bring up Phobius to not joining the team fight later using like the basic attack to get back, so the Phobius will left behind and get killed by the other's friend. But now the Lord is coming on the mid lane, the inner turret lead the target, but rival going up in the front. Sayla is getting get back first.
Yeah, and again, right, there's a lot of demonic force procs on TODAK, but Sayla can't jump in. Why? Because hey, you're a free target for the 1-1 to get that crossbow attack going with the weakness points being so vulnerable. Right now, it just doesn't feel like SLATE Esports are going to have any way to shut Chiku guys down. It's just Sayla early on, and now look at that. Chiku once again looking for all for it. He gets it. The crossbow tang is massive. Sayla's going to be taken down. Numenat Blast popped in. Sayla somehow survives in that team fight right now, but he will have to recall. Adamir going to be engaged on. That's going to be Nibiru's passion canceled out, and TODAK backs off, having a little bit of an edge right now. They will just convert on the tier 2 down below.
With one last hit, Sayla is saved from the crossbow of Tang of Chiku. But now, TODAK they still have the tempo. They want to like get the inner bottom turret, but I think it's too risky because they already used all of the resource. Even the rival is far from the team, so he cannot help using the Minion Fury, the big IOE crowd control effect.
It's just so tough if you're SLATE now, right? Because we mentioned this early on as well. Early game, I would definitely give it to SLATE Esports because they have those 3 fighters to actually dictate that early game. But if they don't create a massive enough snowball, a big enough snowball, TODAK are going to be able to outscale them. And that's what we're seeing here. 12 minutes in, Chiku got his item power spike with that Wind Talker, and it feels like it's GG right now. There's not much that SLATE can do unless they get a big, massive fight where they can shut Chiku guys down first.
Especially when Moon is playing patient enough to wait for the FMM, like joining the team fight, so Feather Airstrike can be like aiming for the FMM, and it's gonna be disaster. But now, on top lane, I think Momo still very brave to 1 versus 4, and now they're trying to sandwich this lane.
Oh man, not looking good for FMM. Look at this sandwich maneuver. Chiku guys able to get out there, gets the first ability down. That's gonna be the Minion Fury locking FMM down. He's so low, and guess who's here? Chiku guys with the crossbow tang onto Nick. That's a double kill. He's looking for the triple kill. Sayla's gonna fall, and Chiku once again is massive. He's looking for the first Maniac in this tournament, perhaps even the Savage. Gear's just right there. Chiku's looking for the Maniac. He gets it. Gear is next on the chopping block, and it's the first Savage of MPL. I know!
Wow.
Yums, I can't believe it! He stole it away from Chiku!
The Soul Bloom popped up in the wrong time because it's stealing the Savage from the Chiku guys. Oh my god.
Yums is a troll, Coleus!
Wow. But now, with Wipeout get by TODAK, they get the base start on the mid lane and the top lane, so TODAK will get more like benefit position, and the Lord itself is getting solo by the rival.
How slow. Minotaur has been on this, I think, for the past 2 minutes. So it takes Minotaur 2 minutes to take that Lord, but hey, if you can solo it, it's a bonus, right?
Yep. So he doesn't need his friend because it's still the first Lord and the second Lord, I think, because it's already enhanced, and the Lord we're going to on the mid lane.
Well, Rival once again asserting his dominance here as he jumps in with the Minion Fury, locking Adamir. And Sayla in place. The crossbow tang is there once again. Sayla's jumping. He's buying a little bit more time with the Winter Truncheon, but will fall in the end. FMM next on the chopping block. Feather Airstrike not in range, but look at Nick. He just got deleted there as TODAK take a 3-4-0 trade on the board. Gear and FMM, I don't think they're going to be able to defend this right now. Nibiru's passion was popped in. Gear trying to knock the minions away, but Gear's going to be taken down, and that's going to be the game taken by TODAK. A kill over to FMM, but TODAK with a dominant first game on the 1-1.
Well, like I mentioned before, like when they are using the Mobius as the mid lane,